Hey everyone, welcome back to Jack and Erica. Today is Sunday and we are exploring the other side of 192 today. We're over by Animal Kingdom. When I say like the other side of 192, usually we're over by Celebration. But today we're on the other side of 192, which is on the other side of Disney, and it's more towards like Four Corners area, I think. Like north of Reunion, Four Corners area, south of Disney. Like we're on the backside of Animal Kingdom. I'm pointing that way because we are now in the Target parking lot. That's where we're starting this video, is at the Target on 192. I've already made a couple stops into Mattress Firm because
we're still working on getting a mattress.
Yeah, the problem is I go in the Mattress Firm and they never have like the mattress that I'm looking for. They only have like a select and it's all hybrid, and we want an inner spring mattress people. Yeah. So we're having trouble just like making a decision on mattresses because we've talked about it multiple times.
Yep, and then I go and read people's reviews, and I don't want to be that person where I get the mattress and then be like devastated that they took my old one away and like the new one just not be good. And I know you have to break in a mattress. We had to break in ours. Right. Not that ours is like as comfy as it used to be, like we've mentioned, but I also don't want to be sad that it's gone.
Yeah, we didn't record in there just because baby girl was sleeping in the car with Erica. I went in and I was the only one in there with the sales associate, so it was super awkward. And the same could be said because I hopped into the liquor store over here next to the Target, and it was just me and the sales associate in there, and we talked about bourbon and rum and tequila and just different things in there. So just nothing too exciting the first two stops that we had, but this stop is going to be exciting because we're still looking for baby girl some figurines for our trip, and Erica hasn't been to this one in a long time.
So we'll kind of show you the area. We'll name some restaurants. It's very built up over here. Yep. So if you are vacationing and you decide you want to stay on this side of 192, we can show you all the things that it will offer for you. Because
there are a ton of Airbnbs. Also the Margaritaville hotel and resorts like right behind the Target as well. We like this area. We just don't come over this area too often because it's a pretty far poke from our humble abode.
And like, we already on our side live by tourism, and this is still all tourism.
This is complete tourism.
It's like sometimes the stores can be like, oh, and then other times they're okay. I'm feeling like Target will be okay today because the roads have not been busy. Right. Like usually Saturday and Sunday, it's miserable out. But we got here quickly. We got all green lights. So
with that being said, let's hit this green light and let's get into Target. For reference of where we're at, over here is 192, and the Mattress Firm was over there on the other side in a different parking lot, and then the liquor store I went to is right over there. And then lastly, this is the Target that we're going into, and it also has a liquor store. So that will be the first stop on this trip. And there's Erica getting the toys for the baby, and we're heading inside. Are you excited, Mama?
Oh, yes.
Mama loves Target.
I do.
So here's a look at Target's bourbon section. I can't believe this Henry McKenna is now $60. When I first started drinking bourbon, this was literally $35, and someone told me to buy it. And I said, nah, $35 was too expensive for my budget then. Now $60 is too much for my budget now. But look at this. Benchmark, $10 here. 8-year-old 10 Benchmark. Like, how is that even fair? And then they have the Michter's for $50 here. They just have the Jack Daniels on this side, Whistle Pig, good old Travelers sitting there. Look at this, Heaven Hill. This used to be a 6-year-old bourbon. Now it's a 7-year-old bourbon for $50. Just your old Foresters, like I mentioned before at the Walmart one. I just wanted to show you the difference of what this one has compared to a Walmart liquor section. And then once again, just your Maker's Mark, Angel's Envy, bottom shelf with his Kentucky Gentleman, Old Forester, Bullet, good old Willet. But yeah, nothing really too exciting.
This Target actually has a huge section for Mickey compared to the one near our house, and Jack and I were like, wow, look at all the shirts here. So about the same price. I guess it just depends on what shirt.
This is your face when you walked in.
Ooh, yeah. $11.99 for this one. I don't think it was registering. And I think the cheapest at Walmart was $10.98. So $11.99. Yeah.
This one is $12.
This is the one we got. And it's $11.99, so we did get it cheaper at Walmart.
Once again, another shirt that they have it in my size.
Yep, Jack liked this one. Phew. So this one, compared to the one that we usually go to Target wise, definitely has a much bigger Mickey section, and it has all the same shirts that we, well, not all because we haven't finished it yet, but has a lot of the same shirts as the Walmart that we went to that has a massive Mickey section. Uh-oh, he found it in his size, but he says I'm not allowed to buy it for him.
I'd never wear it.
Women's tops are 30% off, and they even got Daisy Duck. And they even have a fan section for Florida. Oh, that's cute. I like
These are
that
actually
one.
cheaper than the
And
ones
it's a
in-
pretty green color.
These ones are actually cheaper than the Disney section.
Yeah.
$12.99. And then they're
Nice.
30% off.
Oh, wow.
Erica told you guys where you can find me. Now I'm telling you where you can find her. You can always find Erica in the clearance section.
We are done at the Target, and now we're popping right next door. There's like 2 lanes, so we have to drive over. And there's a Ross and a TJ Maxx, and I'll let you know what other stores. Those are the ones that I can see from here that are ringing a bell, so we're gonna hit those next. To give you a better look, there's a Dollar Tree, a Ross Dress for Less, a Rack Room Shoes, and a TJ Maxx from what I can see so far. So we are gonna pop in the TJ Maxx. It looks like there's a Ulta and a Five Below down there. But yeah, so we're gonna pop in a few of the stores here, and then we'll keep letting you know what is out here on this side of 192. So this is where we just came from. There's a Rock and Brews, a Skechers, Cowboy Chicken, Cold Stone, and then like further back in there is like the Ross that we just were in. That one was packed. I did not record in there. It was absolutely miserable. Here's the Sunset Walk. So there's like a Studio Grill, Game Time, Skechers, and then right there is Island H2O Live and basically Margaritaville. And then now we're popping to
Leave
this
a comment
side.
if we should buy an Embassy Suites condo. They're selling them.
Oh
There's
wow.
low monthly payments.
Huh.
The low 400s, my crazy.
This side has an Outback, like Texas Roadhouse, Panda Express. I feel like, sorry, I just made the camera just jump. Wow, 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 wow.
There's a Lazy Dog. We've been there before.
A Lazy Dog. There's a Portillo's. We eat there. There's a Marshall's in Burlington. That's where we're headed next, obviously, because we're looking for toys. But just to give you like reference, like this is right across the street from where we were just at. So there's tons of restaurants. We passed. There was a pub, so we're here, and like over that way, there's a Publix too. If you didn't pull into this area, like right across, you could get to a Publix. And there's more restaurants like Cava. There's a Chipotle.
Portillo's.
There's a Pop Shelf over here. So if you stay over here, you have like everything you could ever want at your fingertips. Plenty of food, plenty of like fast casual, sit down, all of it. So we're going to pop into this Burlington and then the Marshalls. And if you go to Portillo's, you have to get the chocolate cake shake.
Oh, yeah. Might have to stop and get one today.
For dinner, we made it easy on ourselves and just stopped and got Papa John's. This is our go-to chain pizza spot. We love Papa John's and the garlic sauce.
We're back home, and we wanted to show you what we got baby girl as her
Plain.
fixtures, as her figurines.
Her plain toy. Jeez.
We were gonna leave them in the package, but we want to take them out so we can wash them.
Yeah, everything
And we
ends up
wanted
in
to see
her
how
mouth.
big. And we wanted to see how big they were.
Oh look,
Stickers.
stickers.
We could really use these stickers because she loves stickers.
Ready? Who's it gonna be?
Daisy.
Minnie.
Mommy wins.
She's cute.
Yeah.
Little small. I'll have to see how they look in her hand.
Cute.
Very cute.
But yeah, they're a little smaller than what she has right now, but hopefully not so small that there would be a choking hazard. So, but yeah, we got these for $10 at Marshall's. And we got a set of 3 of them.
So my guess was mini because the stickers were mini. I'm betting that everyone that comes, like whoever's on the sticker is going to be inside. Oh my! Egg number 2. I might
They
be
already
wrong
saw
on
it,
my
so you put the-
assumption. I know, but so are they all mini or
The stickers are mini.
yeah, or the stickers just mini? Oh,
Nope.
she's just in a different dress. So I guess they're all mini. Huh.
Guess we'll find out.
All right, we got one left. Oh, now we got the kitty cat in there.
Uh-oh. This one gonna have a kitty?
We'll see. I really was hoping for a Daisy. So.
What's Minnie's cat's name?
No idea. We did get a Daisy, and she's got ice cream. Oh my god, this is so exciting! I really wanted a Daisy.
See, I told you. I told you we'd have Daisy.
Look.
It just ended up being the last one.
Yay! Now I'm much
Yay.
happier. Yay! We don't have a Daisy figure yet for her.
As I was saying, here's a look at the size of the figurine. So this is the one she absolutely loves, and she's gonna steal it from me. But yeah, so you can kind of see the difference in her hand. That's the way that one looks, and that's the way the Daisy looks. You want to show the camera? Yeah, there it is. But yeah, we were trying to show the size comparison. So they are not really
Probably got
small.
An inch difference.
Yeah, but
Probably
not
about-
not
maybe a half an inch difference, and then these ones are fatter, obviously,
Not-
like bulkier.
not big enough to make a difference if we're watching her at the same time.
Yeah,
So
and honestly, we bought them for the plane, and if I don't give them to her at home, it is what it is because it's just to get us through the plane and have her something new
So-
to look at and hold on to because she just loves holding on to these
hey,
ones.
I was trying to shoot that.
Sorry. She just loves holding on to them. That is just like, even if it's just for that and she doesn't get to play with them here, it is what it is.
This shot's not working out for me, but what I'm trying to show is how much smaller they are. But not by much. Honestly, the biggest size difference is literally the head, and the height is literally just the difference. Other than that, they're about the same.
We're back home. Obviously, we showed you we got some Papa John's on our way home because we're to the point now where we're leaving soon that we have enough to get by for like breakfast and lunch, but we got 2 large pizzas to kind of get us until when we leave for dinner as just like a dinner option. It was just easy for us, and that's just what we wanted to do. So we have pizza in there. We had our friend over and hung out with her for a little bit, and then we put baby girl and got her a bath. And then Jack put her to bed. So I am now working on sweeping, Swiffering, and mopping the floors. He's probably going to go to bed while I'm still doing this just because he has to get up and work in the morning and I do not. But so what I usually do is I'll clean up all her toys, which you've probably seen that in other videos, so I didn't want to bore you again. I started upstairs with our bathroom, our laundry room, and our bathroom, like our 2 bathrooms up there and our laundry room. Because those are all tiles. So I started up there and I swept those. So now I moved down here, put her toys away. I just put like our chairs up. Let me show you. On the table, I just flip them upside down. I also make sure like all of our countertops are cleaned. Like I wiped them all off. That way if there was any crumbs on them, they're just on the floor now, because since I am going to do a big like sweep, Swiffer, mop day, it's just easier for me to just dump them on the floor instead of like put them into my hand. I put those up. I put her mat up, and then like I said, I make sure like no toys are on the floor, and then I just use a normal broom and I sweep piles along, and then I vacuum the piles up with our vacuum, and then I'll go around with our Swiffer, and then we have a steam mop, so I'll show you the steam mop, but I'm just going to get all the floors done so that they're clean for when we're ready to go, because I love to come home to like a clean house. I've always just been that way since Jack and I have been together, or since I've had my own place, that is. I just like to have everything clean. That way when we're back, we do not have to worry that we're going to come home to a dirty house and just be overwhelmed. So that's what I want to do. I have all of her stuff ready to go. So these are the stickers we just showed you. So we're going to take those. I have something upstairs that we're going to put them on. And then this sticker we got at Halloween, and I pulled it out because I was like, oh, wait, I could bring this one. She loves, like, stickers right now, sticking them and then, like, peeling them back off. So this is awesome that those things actually did come with stickers. This was one of the magnets I got her for Easter. I actually took the magnet part off the back because I always caught her wanting to put this one in her mouth, and I don't want her to eat a magnet, so I hid this one once I realized she wanted to start chewing on this one. She doesn't do that with any of the other magnets, at least as of yet, so fingers crossed she doesn't, because I would love her to like keep them as magnets, but since I noticed she did it on this one, I took the magnet off. So I'm going to bring this just because she happens to really like this one. One of her grandparents got her this toy a while back, and I actually just hid it because I was like, oh, that is so like compact that like maybe that'll be nice for the plane. I don't know if people will enjoy it since it talks, but she likes talking items, and we're there to keep her happy because she's our baby girl. This is just a gift for somebody. And then this is the activity book. I don't know if I've showed it in this before, so I'll just show you real quick. Obviously it's not for her age per se, because like she doesn't know the alphabet yet, but she will enjoy like pulling these all out, so we're excited about that. She's going to enjoy doing the buttons. She don't know how to tie a shoelace yet, but she's going to enjoy just pulling it apart. Same with like this stuff, she's just going to enjoy like messing with it. And there's a bunch of pages, so like she can just velcro and unvelcro. She can pull all those crayons out. I'm working on teaching her shapes and colors and stuff, and obviously animals, but she's only 14 months, so we'll get there. But we thought this was and then it's got a zipper, so we think this will be nice on the plane. And these all zip out as well, so like we can just take one flap out at a time, so she's not overwhelmed with like how big of an activity book it is. But we also thought this was compact, so we think that'll be fun on the plane as well. And it's just got a cute little unicorn on it. So sorry, I'm talking and getting dry throat. So yeah, so we got those, and obviously we're gonna bring some of her old toys too, some of her favorites, but the plan was to have new toys just to keep her be like, oh my gosh, this is a new toy. So I have the two minis and Daisy over at our sink with the eggs to wash those. And then my other plan was to wrap them in wrapping paper because she so enjoyed like the wrapping paper on her birthday. And I know that might be a little bit extreme, like wrapping those up, but I think I'm definitely going to wrap up this and probably this, because those would be so easy. The Minnie Mouses, since they're in eggs, I don't think it'll be worth it, but these two I think I'll wrap up. I'm taking the cardboard off, obviously, but I think that will be fun for her and to keep her entertained. Or we might get lucky and she might just fall asleep, because the time that our flight is should be nap time for her, so she either could be really, really cranky, or she could pass out, or she could just be really happy. So we will see. Fingers crossed that she's just happy or napping, because I would hate to have her scream the whole time, just because it's just sad in general when she's that upset. But yes, so I'm going to get to cleaning and get some water, because I feel like I've talked so much that now my throat is dry.